Not sure if you've already done everything in the Wrath of the Druids DLC, because there are some tattoo sets and naval content you might not have yet. And what's up with the Fireflies in the expansion? And there's also something really weird going on with the Elk Mount in the Mythical Worlds. I will tell you what is causing it and way more. So if you like that, then a like on the video would of course really help me out. And let's go. As you might know, I'm doing a giveaway for the Season Pass of Valhalla for if you don't have it yet. And you can enter via the link in the pinned comment. And as always, these giveaways are only for subscribers of the channel. So good luck. We already went over the naval items you can just buy at the merchant after installing the DLC. But you can also get some cool stuff for your ship through the Dublin trading system. And maybe you already completed these contracts but did not look at the cosmetics you got yet. And you can of course do that also in Dublin, because there's a shipyard there which you can easily see with your bird. And one of the sets is inspired by the Middle Eastern mythology, the Rock, which is an enormous bird that could grab an elephant, as we see in the figurehead. I think the hull is pretty cool actually as well, although the rest of the set is not that exciting compared to the other naval items you can get through the Dublin trading system, like this is my new favorite figurehead, the Greek fire breather. Basically a chimera type creature on your ship. Really awesome. And the tail has this snake on fireworks. I don't know what's going on here. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. But it looks quite cool. And overall, sailing with the ship is quite nice too. And there is another naval set in the DLC, which you get from the treasure hoards in Ireland. The Napukai, and I hope I pronounced that right, naval set. This has a horse figurehead and the scales from a fish as the hull. And the tail is like a real tail as well. So this is of course inspired by the Irish and Scottish folklore. I think it looks pretty cool actually. So totally worth getting, and I will leave a link to all the treasure hoard locations in the video description so you can easily find them for yourself. And there's also a tattoo set linked to the treasure hoards, the Norse Gale. Especially the back tattoo looks great, and the wolf on the front. Not as cool as the naval items from the treasure hoards, but still nice. Again, a link to all the treasure hoard locations in the video description. There's also a tattoo set hidden behind the 4 flying papers in Ireland. And you find 3 in the more urban environments, starting with Dublin, and the other 2 are here, as you can very easily see. And then the final one is in Ulster over here on the map. And you can of course chase them, like complete the sort of platforming puzzle, which is quite easy. But if you want to get these tattoos as fast as possible, then the blinding rush ability tactic still works. So use the ability, climb up, and then the paper won't move, so you can grab it before the ability is over and skip the whole chase. And then you get the picked tattoo set, which okay, but not super exciting or anything. No, I like the Egyptian tattoo set more, especially the back tattoo with the pharaoh head. Really awesome. So this is a set from the Dublin trading system, and you can get the Rust tattoo set as part of the Dublin trading system as well, which I like a bit less. But still wanted to show them so you know that if you got your Dublin renown levels ranked up, you will likely have this tattoo set as well. And maybe you already saw that spot where you can release the Fireflies in the Wrath of the Druids DLC. Well, there are a few known locations for where you can get these Fireflies. And I want to thank Gaming with Abyss for highlighting those locations. And a link to that video is in the video description. And also to Ember Gaming for sharing this with me. So one of the Fireflies is over here on the map in Meath, near the artifact chest for that shield that is really bad. I talked about that in the previous video. Either way, you can find a Firefly here, and it's also close to Doro, so over here on the map. And good to note is that it has to be dark for these Fireflies to appear. So I was, for example, meditating, I saw a Firefly, and then I went to the daylight, and then they like disappeared in front of my eyes. So I switched back to nighttime, and then the Firefly was also back. And yes, you can also use the blinding rush ability for this to more easily catch them. And then after getting one or multiple, you can go over here on the map near Dublin and then release them for nothing, which is actually kind of strange. We of course got a trophy for releasing a Firefly in England, but nothing in Ireland. Although if you found something, of course, totally let me know in the comments down below. You can of course release the Fireflies near the Sears hut in the settlement, and Boudewijn reached out with the fact that if you have the Lynx mount in England and then go to the mythical worlds, something crazy will happen. So yes, I'm using the Lynx mount right now. Let's go to Jotunheim if the Lynx mount doesn't block my path. Okay, let's get you out of the way. And now we are drinking the potion. Let's summon the mount. And what the heck? What the heck is this? Okay, this is kind of crazy. This does not look good. It's also floating a bit. And before you ask, yes, this is also the case in Asgard. It's really scary stuff. And in Jotunheim, we can also compare the regular elk, which you can just get at like a local stable there, with this new abomination. So yeah, totally switch out the Lynx mount for any other mount before going to the mythical worlds. Unless you, of course, want to ride this glitchy elk. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's kind of scary. I would totally switch it out until Ubisoft fixes this. And I'll be going over more Valhalla news with future fixes and some other info I learned very, very soon. I reached out about the Basim outfit, by the way, so hopefully I get an answer about that. And when I do, I will, of course, let you know here, like, where is that outfit that we actually already saw. But yeah, we still cannot unlock. So totally subscribe to stay up to date on everything Valhalla. A like on the video would of course really help me out. And totally check out my previous video on the new Abstergo items and other items that Ubisoft added very recently by clicking on the screen. Or I will link to it at the end of our photo mode showcase. You can of course send in your shots to the JorRaptor hashtag on Twitter or my dedicated pictures channel on the Discord. And you can join the Discord via the link in the pinned comment. And be sure you accept the rules and then you are able to post. Okay, Joyce, come in. I think we are getting a ton of cool Rev of the Druids pictures, right?
Yes, we do. So hello everyone. First up is Jenna over on Twitter, who created this beautiful shot of Eivor walking through a field of violets in Ireland. Love the runestone in the distance as well. I mean, I don't recognize that one actually. I mean, that must be somewhere in Ireland, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, I think so too. And I'm kind of like, where is this in Ireland? I've explored most of the region, but yeah. Want to know, Jenna, reach out. Where is this on the map? Let us know.
Up next is Fighting Ace X over on Discord, who took this Game of Thrones style picture where the dragon style Sunan is flying around the air. And because of the warmth and hot color scheme used here, it looks like the smoke from the distance could be the cause of the dragon. But, you know, of course, Sunan can't breathe fire, or can it? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. But it also looks like a quite large dragon in the distance, while it's, of course, like a small mini dragon. Really, really cool.
And finally, we've got Gara over on Twitter, where Eivor is standing tired but proudly in between defeated children of Danu cult members. Love the pose here as well, with the two standing out and the composition, like it's right in the middle. Great job.
Yeah, and all the dead bodies.
Yeah,
really,
like right
really cool.
in the middle.
Thanks for sharing, of course. Keep them coming, and maybe you'll be in the next video. Subscribe, of course, for more Valhalla content. And check out our previous video on those Abstergo items and a ton of other items added to the game by clicking on the screen. For now, we will speak to you next time, and goodbye.
Goodbye.